Hello everybody in YouTube land and howdy. Today we're going to have a special treat today. We're going to go back into the Wild West. Now, I know there's a lot of new gun owners out there and maybe you're not familiar with the old Colt single action army. But guess what? This is not a Colt single action army. If I were to have one, I'd probably have to have at least $2,000 to buy one. But I have something that is just as good, I think, and I think you'll enjoy. This is an 1873 replica by Cimarron Arms, and it's called the Frontier 45, and it's made by an Italian company called Pietta. Pietta is an offshoot of Uberti, and Cimarron Arms Company imports these and refines them and sells them right here in Texas. This particular single action revolver is a 45 Colt. Now, a lot of people get confused, especially new gun people, when they say, well, what's the 45 Colt? Well, it's also known as the 45 Long Colt. That's just a nickname, actually. That derived from when the 1911 came out in the 45 ACP. So to designate the difference between the two, it just got its nickname that way. All right, this is a single action, like I said, and what that means is it fires from one single action by pulling the trigger back, the hammer back, I'm sorry, and pulling the trigger. Oops, sorry about that, didn't mean to shoot it, but that's how it works. And as you can see, when you cock it, the cylinder rotates to the next cartridge. By the way, it is empty. Here's the loading gate. You can see it's empty. Of course, you gotta, oh yeah, I was gonna tell you, you gotta put it at half cock to load. That releases the cylinder so you can put the bullets right in there. This was the first cartridge revolver I think they ever made, if I'm not mistaken. Close the gate. Pull back and down again. Okay, and I should tell you that these grips are not the original grips. I had these put on by a gunsmith because this is what's known as the one-piece gun grip. And a one-piece gun grip only goes on with one screw at the bottom here. As you can see right there. And they're kind of hard to put on than the regular two-screw, one on this side and one on that side. So I went to a professional to make sure it was done well. And let's just see where it says Frontier Colt. They call it the Frontier Colt because just so people know that it's from the single action army. And to take this down, you have to put the half cock, like I told you, and then you press this button and slide this out. Then the cylinder will fall out. I'm not going to do that, but I just wanted to let you know how that worked. Okay, let's put it back down. All right, it has just a straight sight from the 1800s. They just didn't do much for sights. It has a little well here where you can look right down the sights and line them up. The sights are pretty rudimentary, but like I said, I put these grips on and I really like them because they kind of make it look like a gun that a Texas Ranger would have carried. Okay. Now there's not much, oh yes, one more thing. When you load the gate, open the gate and your cartridges are fired, it's hard to get them out. So you put it at half cock and you use this plunger right here to take bullets out. See how it comes out? You can see it on the side there. See how it plunges them out? Okay, that's how that works. And you would rotate it and do each one at a time like this, until it all came out. All right. Now this has a case-hardened frame, as you can see, multicolored. It's very beautiful. I love the way they do this. The company that did this is Cimarron Arms, like I said. It's a Pietta Italian import. All right, now let me show you that beautiful looking holster up there. Okay, this holster was known as the Rooster, I believe, Rooster Shooter or Rooster, which obviously is a reference to John Wayne's character as Rooster Cogburn in his famous movie that he won the Academy Award in. And the belt appears to be rough out, most of it. Rough out is this more tan part. It's pretty flexible. This is a tan belt, leather. As you can see here, this was made, if you can see that, it was made by Texas Jack in Fredericksburg. That's the same location as Cimarron Arms is. Okay. It has plenty of belt loops for the back to put bullets in. It has a nice belt buckle. It's only about 2 inches wide, I would think. But you know, I'll put the gun in the holster so you'll see what it looks like. There you go. That's what it looks like in the holster. So, if you want to get one of these, I would contact Texas Jacks or go to your local dealer and look for Cimarron Arms single action cowboy type pistols. One little thing I want to tell you too, while we're at it, cowboys back in the old days and gunslingers just fired with one hand. One hand. And listen to that action. A lot of people say that stands for C-O-L-T, Colt. Yeah, that's the saying that came from that. Okay? But they fired them with one hand. Now today, oops, sorry folks. Today, when you hold it like this, the best way to stabilize the gun is to put your thumb right here. I have found that works very well, and when you fire it, it keeps the gun more stable. Cowboys used to fan the gun like this. Actually though, the way they do it nowadays is they use the left thumb to do it, if you're right-handed that is. It keeps the thing going faster. You can actually do this really fast. There's a association called the Single Shooting Action Shooters Association, SAS. They actually shoot nothing but cowboy guns, the revolvers, and also Winchester type single action lever action rifles. And they shoot it in competition. You got to look it up on the web if you're interested. The SAS, Shooting Association, and I can't remember the complete acronym, but it's SAS, S-A-S-S. So look her up. Okay. Sorry for my little flubs today, but I think this is probably about my fourth video, or fifth video. So hopefully I'll get better at it as I get along. Just want to give you a little informal look at that. I will see you in the next video, and we'll go back to a more modern handgun, or rifle even. I got rifles too, folks. So I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.